This morning, I walked into my office at Global Tech Solutions, the Chicago skyline gleaming through the glass, unaware that by noon my world would turn upside down. My name is Zara Thompson. I'm 38, and until today, I was the director of operations for one of America's top software companies. For a decade, I poured my soul into this place, crafting code that protects millions in bank transactions, earning praise from a boss who called me the company's future. But whispers in the halls hinted at a storm brewing. A storm named Daniela, my boss's daughter. As I sipped my coffee, I couldn't shake the feeling that something was about to unravel. Something that would test everything I'd built. 10 years ago, I started at Global Tech Solutions as a junior programmer. A wide-eyed coder with big dreams and a knack for solving problems. The company, nestled in Chicago's bustling tech hub, was already a powerhouse known for its cutting-edge software. I climbed the ranks through grit and late nights, my proudest achievement being Secure Bank, a security system now guarding bank transactions across the U.S. It's the kind of software that hums quietly in the background, protecting people's life savings from hackers. Every line of code felt like a piece of me woven into the company's success. Global Tech wasn't just a job. It was my legacy, my proof that hard work could carve a place in a world that often overlooked women like me. My boss, Richard Morgan, the CEO, used to be my biggest cheerleader. At 50, with silver streaks in his hair and a tailored suit that screamed old money, he had inherited Global Tech from his father, Albert Morgan, the genius who founded it. Albert was a legend, a man who saw potential where others saw obstacles. Richard, though, was different, charming, but slippery. His praise often tinged with calculation. Lately, his compliments had dried up, replaced by distracted nods and closed-door meetings. This morning started like any other. I arrived at 7 a.m., heels clicking on polished floors, Lake Michigan visible through the glass. My assistant Mary greeted me with unease, telling me Daniela was joining the company. Richard's 23-year-old daughter, fresh out of university, entitled, and smug at corporate events. Something about it didn't sit right. Then messages started coming in, rumors. Daniela with Richard in executive meetings. The executive suite wasn't a place for interns. A chill crept in. Before long, Richard stormed into my office without knocking. Daniela followed, scanning everything like she already owned it. Then the words dropped. I was being replaced. Daniela is taking over as director of operations, effective immediately. A recent graduate with zero coding experience was replacing me in the middle of a critical Secure Bank rollout. I tried to reason with him. He dismissed me. Daniela smirked, mocking my work, calling for modern ideas. Richard sided with her instantly. "You're out," he said. 10 years of work erased in minutes, but something inside me didn't break. It sharpened. I opened my drawer and pulled out a sealed folder, documents entrusted to me by Albert before his death. Proof of something Richard never knew existed. I walked into the emergency board meeting he had called to announce Daniela's promotion. Richard announced her appointment confidently, expecting applause. Instead, I asked for the minutes of a Founders Council meeting from 2 years ago. Then I revealed the truth. Albert had placed 60% of the company into a trust and I was the sole beneficiary. The room froze. Legal confirmed it. The documents were real, notarized, binding. Richard lost control. Daniela panicked. Then I revealed more. A full audit showing $50 million siphoned into offshore accounts, luxury yachts, jets, and condos purchased through company funds. The board erupted. Then came the final blow. Daniela had given Secure Bank's source code to her influencer boyfriend, who posted it publicly. That wasn't just incompetence. It was a security crisis. The board turned on Richard. A vote was called. He was removed as CEO. Then they turned to me, interim CEO. I accepted, but on my terms. Transparency, employee innovation funding, and accountability rather than destruction. Richard would return stolen funds or lose everything. Daniela would start from the ground up as a trainee. 6 months later, Global Tech was transformed. Secure Bank was rebuilt stronger. Employees were empowered. Innovation came from everywhere, not just the top. Daniela changed to no longer entitled. Now learning from scratch. Richard, once powerful, became a consultant stripped of authority. And I finally understood what Albert meant when he said power is to protect. Not control. Not revenge, but responsibility. Global tech didn't just survive. It evolved. And so did I.